Hey, it's good to see you. Hello. Thank you for joining me tonight. Tonight, I wanted to do a little tarot card reading with you. I'm still getting back to top-notch health, still a little fatigued, etc. So I will be sucking on some mints from Trader Joe's, just to keep my throat at peace. I have my pepperoni in the background, and my rubber tree, and then a Veluspa candle that I lit for you and for me. And right there is a little Petoskey stone, a little stone comprised of fossils lumped together, a Petoskey stone from my grandma. Tonight we will be using you would think I would check before I would start the video because I never remember what this deck is called. Is it Radiant Wise Spirit or Radiant Wise Spirit? The Radiant Wise Spirit deck, which is based on the Rider-Waite deck, just a little deeper in color and borderless, as you will soon see. So I'm just gonna shuffle the cards down here. I'm thinking I'm going to do a 5-card spread for you tonight. That is intended for the year ahead. So whenever you see this video, it will apply to 12 months ahead, 12 months forward from that date. I have been working on a delayed timeline or schedule so far this year. And so I like the idea of, from whenever you watch this, it will apply to the next year forward from that date. It's a little windy tonight, and the wind happens to be blowing in my direction, so it's carrying sounds of the freeway and traffic and motorcycles and things. People busy going where they need to go, which I encourage, but if you can hear it more than usual, then I apologize. So tonight I'm going to do a 5-card spread in which I will begin with the center card, working towards a cross-like shape. So the center card will represent your current situation. The card below it will represent kind of what is giving rise to your current situation, and the card above it will represent how it's manifesting, how the outcome is shaping up. I kind of like to think of those three as the fire under the pot of water that is being released into steam, or the wood, the fire, the smoke, however you want to think of it. It's basically just present situation, kind of the inner workings, the gears, the cause of it, and then above is how it is appearing, manifesting the outcome. Then I will do another card over here for the past and another card over there for the future, and that will be our wheel these out down here on the floor. I'll hold them up and show you what we're working with, and then I'll flip the camera so we can discuss a bit more. So first, the present, then the cause of the present. I need another mint. So then above that, the outcome. To the left is the past, and to the right is the near future. So I made a little cross shape down here. It's kind of messy, but I can show you. The present card is the Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to put them up on the bed. Then we'll move the cause of that. It's the Three of Wands. Above that, we have the outcome, if you will, which is the Four of Wands. Then we have the past card, so to the left of the present situation, which is the Six of Wands. Lots of wands. And then the near future card, we have the Star. So I'll get these set up and then we will explore them together, find connections and patterns and interpret them. Alright, so here we are on the bed. The mattress is pretty firm, but still a mattress, so I'm going to take care to move extra slowly. This is our 5-card spread in our little cross-like shape, and we're going to get into it now. So our present situation card is the Queen of Pentacles. This is a card that represents someone who is doing a great job balancing different roles, someone who has worked very, very hard and is seeing the dividends of that hard work, has reached a place of relative stability, and if not full-on prosperity, is certainly safe and secure, and that's the result of the hard work that they have done. I think the cause of that is this card, right? The Three of Wands. In the Two of Wands, someone is planning ahead, but from the safety of home, the comfort of home, this safe space. So in the Three of Wands, we've already gone out from that comfort zone, if you will, and we're in a slightly more expansive stage. We have sent these ships out to do our bidding. So the plan is in motion. We have also reached a new vista. We are taking the steps to make a reality the plans we made in a place of comfort now from outside of that place of comfort. So it's an expansive card. It's near to the beginning of these plans, but they're definitely in full swing and action has been taken. So that kind of planning and diligence is moving through, I think, the Queen of Pentacles to provide you with a certain amount of stability that you've worked for here and that you have, really just started to follow through on. And then pushing up here to the Four of Wands. I think of this card as like a homesteading card. You know, 4 is often a card of stability, suggests stability. And there are these celebratory people here waiting for you, waiting to celebrate you. This too suggests celebration, all this bounty here. So I think it is a moment where you have reached a significant milestone, and you're also able to rest again. There's a lot of like domestic stability, rest, balance here, where this card was the great effort, but you've done the hard work and now you're seeing some of those dividends in a way that is stabilizing, and people you love want to celebrate that moment, that status, that stage, or like resting ground with you, the new height you've reached. People you love want to celebrate that with you. And it's also because you have done the work that now you're able to to rest again and to take a moment to celebrate it before moving on. And it's because of this safety too that you're able to do what you're going to have to do next, which I'll get to in a second. So it's like the home is enabling you to take risks and to do your hardest work because of the safety and stability of the home. So in the past, here we have this Six of Wands. They're coming back from battle and they're victorious. There's a wreath on top of this wand here. I also like this card in the Morgan Greer deck because the soldier coming back has a helmet on and it's kind of covering his eyes. And the way I've had this card explained to me is that yes, there has been a victory. Well, I'll explain this card first, like this version of it. There's been a victory. You should definitely celebrate. There's also a long way to go yet. Like, you're not at the end yet, but that's okay because you've made great progress. What's interesting about the Morgan Greer card for the Six of Wands is that this man has the helmet over his eyes, right? And I think that comes up for me here where I'm thinking like maybe you've done something in the past before and it didn't quite pan out the way you wanted it to, but you've already done the hard work. You've already been to battle. You did it well. You're just gonna have to do it again, I think, but it's okay because you already know the battlefield, you already know the path, you already know the way, you already know what's required of you. So it will be so much easier this time, although you will probably have to do it again. So when you do it again, have no fear. You know exactly what to do. Now you just have to do it. So then, current situation, you had this victory. And now we're in a stable, secure place, materially, financially, in the physical world. And then in the near future, we are going to get to this Star card, this situation. So there's already a lot of balance happening with the Queen of Pentacles. She can wear many hats, both bring in financial, like physical resources, while also being in the home and caring for others. So she's both like provider and nurturer, and she does well with those roles at the same time, balances them. And I think the Star card, given this context, is going to give us even more balance, where she has two pitchers she's pouring from, one into this well or body of water and one onto the ground. It's a card of hopefulness and one that suggests planting seeds that will later come to fruition. I think the balance you already have here is going to become ever stronger because you are going to really get to this deeper understanding of yourself, and your core essence will be revealed to you, and then you'll be able to balance even better the things that are required of you. It's a hopeful card. It's a good card for whatever this project is that you've been working on. It's still coming, right? You're not at the end yet, but you've reached a good, safe place to take a deep breath, recenter, and then you're gonna go forward, plant more seeds, and what you do, create, or build with whatever this effort is going to be so pure and of you and of your essence. She's also naked because she is vulnerable, and so again, it's that core essence of you, and like strength through vulnerability a bit, in expression and like deep understanding. I think overall you are not getting paid what you're worth, and you're in a good place right now, but you're not getting paid what you're worth. You think it's enough, but you deserve so much more, and it's there. It's there waiting to be claimed. Like that extra money is there waiting to be claimed. You just have to go and get it now because you've already done all the hard work. You've already found balance. You've found small victories. You're about to find some real vulnerability. So you just have to go out and seize it because everything is in place. Everything is in place. So that is my reading for you today. I hope you're doing super, super well, and if you're not, that's okay too. Everything is always changing. I will see you very soon, and until then, good night.